In this video, we're going to make what is becoming one of my actual favorite dishes. It's a smoky vegetarian kabocha chili, and it's 2 stages. There's a lot of flavors involved, and we'll just get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is get a pan smoking hot, and as you can see, it's actually smoking. We're going to char vegetables, and that's where we're going to get the smoky flavor from. So I have tomatillos that I'm putting in the pan right now, and you can already hear the skin blistering. Then I have regular Roma tomatoes that I'm going to put in, and I'm just going to put them in the pan. It's a dry pan. What I'm going to do is this heat, this intense heat, is going to char the skin, blacken it in sections, and that's what's going to give us smoky flavor. Now I'm going to put some unpeeled garlic cloves in here, and I'm going to burn that garlic clove skin, and again, that smoke that is created from that charring is going to imbue itself into the cloves here. So we're going to let this sit here for a little bit, then I'm going to turn it over, we'll take a look at that, and then we're going to go ahead and puree it. So we've had these in for 5 or 7 minutes, now 5 to 7 minutes now, and you can tell that they're ready because you can see black on both sides of the vegetables, and a lot of them have popped, and they're sort of starting to simmer out the juices. Here's a great example. This thing is already peeling. So I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take off the stems of the tomatoes and the tomatillos. We're going to peel the garlic, and then we're going to put it in a blender with chipotles, and we're going to puree that into a chunky sauce that's going to be the base of our pumpkin chili. So we have all of our tomatillos, we have our tomatoes in here, we have the garlic that's been peeled. Here are my chipotles. I'm going to put it in the blender here, and I'm going to just get it all to come together now. So we're going to go for it now. I'm starting it slowly because I want it to come together, and I'm just going to gradually pulse it. And it should all come together. And it's okay for it to be chunky. So now this base is ready. We're going to come back and we're going to go ahead and put all of this together to make our smoky kabocha chili. So we've got all the pre-prep done. We have all of our vegetables prepped here. We've made our chipotle charred tomato tomatillo salsa essentially. And now I have a pan heated here. We're going to start with adding our onions and our peppers. And then I'm going to add chili powder. And I'm going to allow all of this to cook together and allow the flavors of the chili powder to come out. We're going to sweat this, and you can already start to smell the chili and all of the onion flavors coming together. I'm going to sweat this. I want to cook this until the onions start to turn translucent. So it'll take a little bit, and then after that, we'll start gradually adding in the rest of the ingredients in stages. So this has been going for about 5 minutes, and it's all softening up. The vegetables are translucent. I'm going to start adding in the kabocha pumpkin. I have some cayenne pepper that's going to go in, and I'm also going to add a little bit of oregano. I'm going to cook this for a few minutes now, and then we'll add the next stage of ingredients. The final step in the process is we're going to add the last bunch of ingredients. We have some salt that's going in here. I have black beans. These are canned, and I use the actual broth that's in here. That's a lot of flavor. I don't want to lose that, so we're going to put that in. Corn. I have some, this is vegetable stock. If you don't have vegetable stock, you can go ahead and use just water. There's a lot of flavor and everything else. And then we're going to go ahead and add our pureed mixture here. And we're going to stir that in. At this point, what we're going to do, we're going to let it come to a simmer, and we're going to slowly let it cook so all the flavors can come together and so that the pumpkin can cook till it's tender. Now that should take maybe about 15 or 20 minutes. Keep in mind, you don't want the pumpkin to be mushy, so you want to keep an eye on the pumpkin. And right when it's tender, breaks easily in your mouth without being crunchy, then you want to pull this off, and then it's ready to serve. So we've got it all, the flavors melding together. The liquid has sort of reduced down a little bit. You can smell the smokiness, you can smell all the spices, and this chili is ready to go. I want to make a little bowl here, And this would be a wonderful on rice. It'd be great with soft tortillas. I mean, there's a lot of cool things you can do. In fact, you know what I might do? I might use this and make a vegetarian burrito out of it because that sounds kind of like really good to me. But we've got some chili here. A little garnish of a little lime wedge. Put some guacamole on top of there. And we'll garnish it with just a couple sprigs of cilantro. And I think we got a wonderful vegetarian dish. The cool thing about this dish, it's actually vegan. There's no animal products in it whatsoever. So make some smoky pumpkin chili and have a wonderful, healthy meal. For more recipes like this, visit us at foodland.com.